Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Freehand Friday. It's Sam from Be Crafty and it's my turn. So I've got some, I don't know if you can see them. I've got some Dylusions inks. Now, use whichever inks or paints you have got to do this. But what we're going to do, you can see I've got some practice strokes up here. I want to show you how to do some leaf shapes just with a paintbrush. So as you will know, because you've seen them before, I've got lots of Dina Wakley brushes, but what I thought I would do is, not everybody's got those, so I thought I'd just grab one of my old I don't even know what brush this is, I don't know where it came from, so you can use any paintbrush you've got as long as it's flat. So it needs to be sort of a flat brush. Now you can do this with a really wide brush, depends how big your leaves are, I suppose. So I've just got a wide piece of card here, and I've put some Dirty Martini Dylusions spray into my palette. Now, if you don't have Dirty Martini, use whatever ink, paint. You can use paint with this. It doesn't have to be a wet ink that I've poured into a palette. It can be whatever you like. So, a bit of water on the brush. And I've just put that into the middle of the palette there. And then we're going to dip. Let me bring the palette in so you can see a bit. I've put too much ink in there, so if I spill it, I'm sorry. So we're just going to dip the tip of the brush either side into that ink. And then I'm going to move the card to suit me. And then 45 degrees, it's an S shape. See? And then we're going to come around to the side of it and another S shape. And sort of it's what essentially we're making is we're not going to put any more ink on it because what we want is the colour to fade out as we go down. So we're sort of making that wheat sheaf style leaf. But the great thing about these is they can work on anything. Now, the brilliant thing about once you've got that leaf shape, so like I say, I'm just going to move over here. You can use that anywhere on your project. So if you have got some flower stamps that you want to add some detail to, you can do that. If you want to make a background paper, because the great thing is once there, I'm just going to pat off the excess of these ones here. We're going to leave that one to dry while we're working over here. So I've patted off the excess. Now let's grab a green pen, any green pen. I don't even know what pen this is or if it's the right green, but we can then clean. There's something on the end of that. We need a darker green. See? Well, you can actually just see it. I think we might have been right the first time. So we can add that gentle detail into those leaves if we want. But one of my favourite things to use these leaves for, one sec, I'm going to do a Blue Peter. So I've just grabbed the name out of my sort of fodder box of things. So a great thing to do with these leaves is, and you do, I'll need a slightly smaller brush, maybe, or maybe not. But what you can do is you can also use those to go around lettering. So if we use, not that pen, it was the lighter one, wasn't it? So if we go and make a type of a vine. Do you know what? Let's do it. Let's do big leaves. So off the edge of those vines, always moving our project to suit us. Now, like I say, bear in mind, if you use a smaller brush, obviously, you can, I'm not sure what that is. You can get Why do I keep picking up the wrong pen? You can get smaller leaves. It's just another way of decorating anything. So, vines all in. Let's grab our brush. And it's just wherever you see now, another thing to think about is while you're looking at the shape of that leaf is candles. So if you were to do a lettering with a name on that needed candles, so if you were to letter in yellow, this same shape will provide you with a flame. So again, I'm just going to grab my cloth just to take off any excess, because what that then means is that we can add the detail into those leaves. And if we just bring back that first one we thought of, we didn't think of it, we actually did it, didn't we? So, you see where the colour is. Now, bear in mind, that's one dip of colour. And we've still got enough on there to do more. So, if you wanted to do the wheat sheaf style leafing, put your line in first. Start at the bottom. I'm going to get a bit more ink in there. And then, so the corner of the brush, and then working back down. And there you go. How to make leaf shapes with just a paintbrush and some ink or paint or whatever it is that you have to hand, because use what's in your stash. I hope you have a great Friday, guys, and thanks for joining me again. Take care. Bye.